Kourtney.
I'm Morgan Riddle, and this is your 24/7 celebrity news. Since Bryce Hall turned 21, he's been living up to his merch's name and has been a very active member of Party Animal University. Most of his YouTube videos involve binge drinking of some sort, and he rang in the new year with his girlfriend Addison Ray, but rather having a drinking contest with his boys, at least according to his YouTube video titled, I Cried on New Year's. In his most recent video, We Destroyed His House, Bryce and his friends go to the Triller compound where they, you guessed it, drink their faces off. And just the other day, Bryce tweeted that Blake Gray made him take 20 shots for his 20th birthday, but now it looks like Bryce is ready to put his party days on pause.
Yeah, that is the latest that we're hearing. Well, he wasn't with Addison actually on the New Year, which, they don't have to be together on New Year's Eve. They are a couple.
They spend Christmas together.
Yeah. For me, I always think that New Year's is kind of for couples, but I guess in that case, it's for the boys. But yeah, no, he's been saying
it's on brand.
It's on brand for him. He's been saying a lot of things. It seems to be like he is done partying at least for the month of February.
That's good. January?
Or January. Or at least for a month. So I'm assuming like January, most people do dry January.
Yeah, I'm doing dry January. Are you doing it right now?
I try, I do a little of it.
Just like, nah, I like wine too much.
Some of it. I do like my wine too much. But no, he did but I think dry January starts usually earlier in January. So him making this announcement now on January 11th, it's a little delayed. So
a couple weeks is better than nothing, I say. But yeah, like a lot of people do dry January. It's good for your health. It's good for your mind, your soul, your body. I'm doing it just because I don't know. I feel like I'm like glass of wine at dinner here and there adds up, It's going to take a little break.
Yeah, and the holidays you are definitely indulging a lot, so it is nice to have that little reset. So I'm curious if that's what he's doing or if it's coming maybe from pressure from Addison Ray. But what we do know is Bryce just tweeted, quote, okay, the party animal is retiring for a good month or so, to which a fan asked, what do you mean? And Bryce responded with, I am done drinking, ha ha ha. Bryce later tweeted, quote, I'm going to be a new me in a month, seemingly confirming that he was actually serious about not drinking for a month. This is not the first time that Bryce expressed wanting to stop drinking. After his arrest in Texas last May, Bryce wrote his apology letter for People magazine and said, quote, I realize that living up to my party animal brand isn't dependent on being intoxicated. It's about who I am deep down. There's a time and a place to go nuts, and I can get crazy without alcohol, whether it's cliff diving with the Sway Boys or pranking the Hype House guys by stealing their sign.
That's mature.
It is mature. That statement was made in May, and since then he's definitely has been partying a lot, as we've seen on his YouTube videos and just his brand himself. But I will say, when Bryce first kind of came into the TikTok scene, when the Sway House was just starting out, we interviewed them, and Bryce was 20 at the time, and his brand was still kind of party animal, but it wasn't involving alcohol because, legally, he can't drink at 20.
Yeah.
So it is interesting. I think you can, and having on the energy drink, I think there's a way to have an energized night without kind of getting crap faced.
Yeah, and especially when his fan base is so much younger. Yeah. I think I get it's fun to watch for kids. They do all these crazy things while they're intoxicated. Maybe isn't the best image for a younger audience. So maybe he's trying to reach new audiences and new people and try to give off a better brand. And changing as a person, changing your brand like that, I don't think is I'm going to change and be this brand new person the next day. It's a process. And it seems over the last couple months, he's become really aware of what this is doing to himself, his relationship, his fans.
Yeah, well, 20 shots, as we said. 20 shots, that's a lot of shots to do in one night. I don't care if you are 21 or, that is alcohol poisoning, borderline. So I think it is good that he's doing this. Also, we can't help but wonder how involved Addison Ray is in him changing this tune. But also, when you think about who he was when he started out, I mean, his first brand was really just being a party guy without drinking. So he can go back to it. It's not really changing his brand.
Absolutely. And it is possible that Bryce wants to quit drinking for the month because of his girlfriend, Addison Ray. A few days ago, he told fans that he's done, when he told fans that he's done drinking, Bryce tweeted, you make me want to be a better man, which is obviously about Addison. It does seem like Bryce and Addison are taking their relationship up a level. Bryce recently asked his followers for a vlog idea, and Addison said, get me a puppy, haha, that would be so funny. And Bryce said, OMG, that'd be hilarious. So perhaps that's what we'll be seeing in the next Bryce Hall vlog. Either way, we're sure Braddison fans would love to see Addison make a cameo in one of Bryce's videos again.
It's been a beat since they've done videos together.
Yeah.
So it's been a beat.
doing her shit. I feel like she has so many crazy things planned for 2021. So
yeah,
I'm sure
she has a ton of
busy.
things going on. I really hope that she posts another YouTube video on her channel, because her last video was the one announcing that her and Bryce are together. And I really do like her YouTube videos because I feel like we get to see her in a different light. We really get to see like who she is.
Yeah.
So hopefully we'll be getting more of that this year. And yes, if you're just tuning in, no, Bryce and Addison, they are still together. They did not break up. We are talking about Bryce's announcement that he wants to quit drinking for a bit, and what that really means about him and his brand and his relationship. So yeah, that is what we're talking about. Well, speaking of Addison, recently Bryce stood up for his girlfriend after a video posted by Jessie Underhill featured a girl who looked a lot like Addison Ray. This girl appears to be Jessie's girlfriend, Juliana Amato, who does strike a resemblance to Addison. One fan commented under this video of Jessie and Julia saying, quote, "She's prettier than Addison Ray." Jessie liked this comment. TikTok Room then posted this, and Bryce commented on it saying, "I don't even need to say anything." Jessie later apologized to Addison for liking that comment, saying he just meant that his girlfriend is so beautiful to him, and his girlfriend is more beautiful than anyone else, but he knows he shouldn't be comparing women, which is absolutely true. Yes, anytime you compare women, it's never going to end well. Please don't do it. Please stop.
I think it's fair, like, Bryce is going to stand up for Addison, Jesse's going to stand up for his girlfriend. I will say, what is it with the doppelgangers in the TikTok community?
It's crazy.
So crazy. I know, like, Ellie and Charlie, this girl and Addison, there was a Nessa doppelganger, like, 6 months ago, and then they got in a little feud because she was, like, dissing Nessa. Nessa's like, "You're getting all your clout off looking like me. Like, why are you being mean to me right now?"
Well, Ellie recently got bangs. So now she doesn't look like Charlie as much anymore, which I thought was really interesting.
That's good. They're so different.
They are so different, and their brands are so different. But I do think Ellie does lean into the fact that she looks like Charlie. Like, why wouldn't she? They're on the same platform where Charlie's the most followed person on it, so it does make a lot of sense. But yeah, that girl does look a lot like Addison Ray, which is crazy to me.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, Bryce and Addison are going strong. We love that, he's standing up for her. He's standing by his girl. And so we want to hear from you guys about what you're thinking is going on. Hello, Anaya, happy birthday to you. And it depends on we're talking about Chase and little Huddy. Okay. Yes, Maddie says you can truly see that Bryce is in love with Addison. That's very, very true. Emily, thank you so much for watching this channel. We love that you love it. Eden says her birthday is in 22 days on Tuesday. Happy early birthday, Eden. Have the best day ever. And Elizabeth says, do you think that he will still post on YouTube and TikTok if he has a kid? Oh, I don't know who we're talking about who has a kid. I don't think Bryce has a kid.
I don't think Bryce has a kid. So, I hope Bryce doesn't have a kid.
But I do think that Bryce will continue to be posting on whatever is the social media platform. I think Bryce will always be making content, whatever that looks like in the future.
I agree.
Wow, Eden will be 15 years old. Happy early 15th birthday, Eden. That's very, very exciting. But no, I think it's interesting that Bryce is doing this kind of, that he's doing this change. I think it's inspiring to his fans. I wonder how many Bryce Hall fans, or maybe how many other Sway boys, are also going to take maybe perhaps a break from drinking.
Yeah, we might even see his content change up. We might see even more content, because I will say, I know a lot of you guys watching are not of drinking age, and hopefully you've never drank before, but it drains you, and like it takes up a lot of time if you're partying the way that he's partying, and if you're hungover the next day, like it really can be a huge part of your life. So maybe once he takes out this aspect of his life, it'll maybe be replaced with something like better, more productive, and we'll see like how it affects him and his career and his content
and his relationship.
And his
I don't think Addison is much of a partier. I feels like Addison puts up with Bryce and his partying ways, but I think for her, she's also very career focused,
and family
focused, and she's not of drinking age. So I'm gonna assume she doesn't drink. So yeah, you're absolutely right with that. I'm curious how it'll affect his relationship with Addison and all that other stuff.
Yeah.
Yes, Eden says I think that Bryce will be a better boyfriend if he stops drinking. I do.
If you guys remember too, the reason that they were talking, they split up, and then they started officially dating, and I think the reason that they stopped talking is because of something that happened at his birthday party, and I'm wondering if it's the birthday party where he was forced to take 20 shots.
Blake just turned 20.
Okay.
So that was recent. So
so it was
20
Blake's?
shots. So Blake Gray's birthday. Blake had his birthday recently.
Oh.
And so Bryce recently took 20 shots.
And now he's done drinking.
And now he's done drinking.
Okay,
So yeah,
that would make sense.
But Morgan, that's the point right there. We don't really know what goes on behind social media. So there is a chance that maybe something happened that night when Bryce took 20 shots, and Addison could have been the one who said, "Hey, you need to stop doing it."
Yeah.
Or Bryce is an adult, so perhaps he reached this discovery on his own. Eden, we love you too. Bryce and Addison's. Oh, we're talking. Okay, so in the chat right now, a lot of you guys are speculating what it would be like if Bryce and Addison have a kid. Want to stress this: Bryce and Addison are not having a kid at this moment. But yes, if they do stay together for a couple of years, who knows? That could be a possibility. Elizabeth thinks it'll be a big accomplishment if Bryce stops drinking. Yes, and Libby Grace pointed out, which we also just saw, that Tessa and Addison were actually spotted together this morning. Tessa was linked to Bryce Hall romantically once, and so we thought they weren't friends, but they're all cool. But guys, we want to hear from you. What do you think about Bryce Hall saying he's quitting drinking? How do you think that will change his brand? And do you think Addison has anything to do with this decision? Let us know. I'm Gabby Conti.
I'm Morgan Riddle. Follow us at Hollywire for your 24/7 celebrity news.